Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my village, and I am going to show you everything that is on my village, and I hope you enjoy. I'll tell you the story behind it, and maybe someday you might want to do the same. So here it is. That's my village finished. And some of these I haven't lit up yet, but there's a story behind this piece. When my mother was still living, she would send us a Christmas arrangement with a Thomas Kinkade building. So this is one of them. And then the other one is on this side, which I don't currently have lit up. It's the church. It's another Thomas Kinkade. On the top of my ladder is this here, which belonged to my mother. The building in the middle here belonged to my grandmother, and it does wind up, so Santa does go around the rooftop with the reindeer. I'll give you a better look over here. So that belonged to my grandmother. And down below is the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collection, which I did specifically for the kids, Patrick and Jennifer, because they loved Rudolph every Christmas, especially Jennifer. And when I saw this, I just could not resist. I had to get it for their enjoyment. And down below that is a set of village pieces from Christmas Around the World. So these buildings I've had for many, many years. These were actually the very first buildings I had in my village. All the trees that you see were actually purchased by Jennifer, and there is a story behind that. She wanted to put something on the village, and she saw these trees, and she was at Canadian Tire, and when she got to the cash, unfortunately, she did not have enough money to pay for the trees. So the gentleman behind her said not to worry, I will pay for them for you. This particular tree here is something that I purchased just to add to the collection. This Santa Claus here belonged to my mother, and it is, I believe, a Jim Shore. He's an artist, and she picked that up, so I have that in my village. And below is another piece that belonged to my mother. It's a Royal Albert or Royal Dalton, one or the other. The piece at the very back here, this here, was made by Jennifer. She made that herself. This is one of my favorite things. This little saying here, bless our house as we come and go. Now this ceramic tree here was my husband's. His aunt made it. And the lights on it, they all come out. Some of you may have seen these before because they were very popular in the day. And so that belonged to him, and now that's part of the village. This Santa Claus here was also my mother's. On this side is another Santa Claus, which was also my mother's. And I have some other pieces here that I've added, like this antique tin, these plates. This plate actually is an Avon plate from the 80s. And then my Santa Claus tape dispenser with the scissors there. I don't know how well you can see it. That's from Christmas Around the World. And down below is also some buildings for the Rudolph collection. This is a ceramic Santa that I purchased from a woman in Chelmsford, actually. She made it. And there's another building for the Rudolph collection. And over here is another Christmas plate that belonged to my mother. This is her Santa as well. And Tim had this wooden stocking made for me. And these are the mitts that go with it. So they're hanging on the ladder. And this is a sleigh that also belonged to my mother. So overall, that's pretty much it, other than that book there, which was mine. And there's a Santa Claus in the corner there. My husband's not a big fan of that Santa Claus. He doesn't like the expression on his face, but it is what it is. So overall, this is my finished village. And out of everything that I have in the house, this is probably my favorite. So that is the end of part 2 of the Christmas Village, and I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, share, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday.